All right, so Shannon Sharpe has been trending for the past few days. In case you don't know, there's a lawsuit that was filed by Tony Busby against Shannon, saying that he raped a girl that he used to do kinky shit behind closed doors for a couple years. The girl's name is Gabriela Zuniga, and they filed a lawsuit. They're looking for 15 mil. They're not looking for justice. They want some money. Civil lawsuit. And Shannon tried to settle the lawsuit behind closed doors for 10 mil, which is a lot of money, but they didn't take the 10 mil. They were like, nah, we want more than that. And, the lawsuit became public. So now Shannon has been stepping down from ESPN. He has lost a lot of sponsorships with his podcast and the nightcap, the one he does with Ocho Cinco, things of that nature. So recently, his former stylist by the name of Hollywood Margular posted this picture here saying that, see, when I was around, you never heard a single word. I had everything so organized. All right. So basically saying that, hey, when I was around, there was no lawsuit. Every time you needed some chick to clap some cheeks, I always bring you some like good ones. Like you see them sisters here, right? There was nothing like as far as lawsuit, like you were not bothered at all, right? So saying that, hey, you see now I'm not there, look at what's happening to you, right? So by the way, the stylist was gay. People saying that maybe they used to do things together because they were almost everywhere. Like let me see if I can find something here. So they used to see them basketball games, like things of the nature. I'm like, yo, why your stylist has to do like extra overtime work? Like he's just there to like put clothes on you, stylish you, but why he has to be like gay assistant stylish, right? Why does it have to be everywhere we choose? See, they went on basketball games, they were kind of cozy. This is something you do with your girlfriend. Like being an assistant, I don't need you to be with me everywhere, dog. I mean, we can do this remotely. You can tell me, hey, I want you to dress this one, put on this one, put these shoes, boom. If you have some clothes for me, ship it to my house or buy online. I'll send you the money or use my car, things of that nature. But they were almost like everywhere. It's like body. Like you see over here, it's like, but that's why people started putting two and two together. They thought like, yo, the brother likes man like Diddy. And when that happened, that became a little viral. He decided to drop this live stream on IG with Michelle. This is my Michelle. This is my Michelle. I think he did it because people were talking too much about him being gay. So he tried to beat the allegation. That's why he did it, but which was not a good move because he tried to lie, but the lie didn't stick. To me, I'm like, yo, how you gonna go on IG live by mistake? How? But anyhow, let me move forward. So yeah, he did post this one, and Shannon responded to this, right? This is what he said, all right?
He was gay. Okay, that's his.
He admitted it.
That's not mine. Mm-hmm. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelley. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside. Right. I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together. He was gay. Okay, that's his life.
This is what he said, but I can tell, Unc is a little down. I've been watching some of his podcasts. The recent one with Bauer, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of the clips from Nightcap. I can tell he's affected by, the allegation, the lawsuit, things of the nature, which is normal as a human being. That's what's supposed to be. But that was his mistake. He made a mistake anyhow. Hopefully he can redeem from this. So what I was saying about he responded by the stylish being gay, all things of the nature, all that. But people would always thought like, they were clapping cheeks, right? And the reason that he got fired, I mean, he say that because he's trying to be loyal to Shirley, who's on the other stylist before Hollywood. I mean, I don't think he never gave us like a valid reason why he fired Hollywood, and Hollywood never really spoke about it like that. Maybe they did some deals behind closed doors. Who knows? But Tasha K has been talking about Shannon being like a power bottom or bottom power, however they call it. Can we call it? But let me just go ahead and play it here, right? So you guys can have an idea what's really going on. So this has been going on for a long time. This video is old, but I'm just going to play because nowadays, I mean, today, the video is still relevant, right? Because people still talking about Shannon being, power bottom or bottom power, whatever.
When the streets are talking, where there's smoke, there's fire. Definitely think Shannon Sharpe. And it's just like, I've been around a lot of heterosexual men, and comfortable heterosexual men don't need to always defend their heterosexualness. Shannon Sharpe is always upset when somebody's saying that he's gay. Like, what's wrong? Even if you were or weren't gay, what's wrong with people labeling you gay? Like, is it that bad? Why does it hurt you?
I think that's why I wanted to kind of open it up, because it seems like, particularly in our community, that's like a thing. Like, I got you. Like,
that's a Hollywood thing. Not in the black community, but that's a Hollywood thing.
That's
true.
So
when you're in Hollywood and you able to make it up certain ladders and you got a heavy tongue and a lisp, we're asking questions.
Got you. So you think it's the fact that he's associated with the industry?
Yeah.
You don't think it's the fact that he's wearing like tight jogger suits, he has a small dog, those
the
things.
shade from...
Oh, I'm just...
I love it.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I didn't even know that having small dogs is part of it.
About maybe a year and a half ago, somebody put me on, very strong source in the industry, onto a stylist that Shannon Sharpe had, right?
Right.
And, they were just like, please just take a look at the stylist that he has with him that goes everywhere. I have never seen an artist travel with the stylist. Normally they order clothes if it's for events, but for
That's
stylists
facts.
who follow you everywhere.
That's
to
facts.
the point where they're dressing you morning, noon, and night for every show that you do, and they're sitting courtside with you at every damn basketball game as if you Keisha K or Gucci Mane. And this particular stylist, shout out to the Hollywood Mugler, because that's why he got his comments off, because he would put up videos of him with Shannon, and he would always be focused on Shannon's crotch area or ass area. Like, these are facts. And the same stylist...
That's a good point, though. I didn't even notice about that. I mean, it makes no sense. Like I said that before, it makes no sense for you to have your stylist everywhere, bro. I don't need a stylist to style me if I want to go to a basketball game. I know how to put clothes together. I can put a sneaker, jeans, and t-shirt. Why do I need a stylist everywhere? Maybe if I'm going to the Grammys, I'm going to big events. But I'm going like, it's like Shannon wanted a stylist even though he wanted to go down the street to grab some shit at CVS. Oh yeah, Hollywood. What should I dress? I'm going to CVS down the street. Oh, I'm going to get I'm going to I'm going to Whole Foods, bro. That was a little fishy. That's why people started putting two and two together. And this is another good point that she brought. Tasha K, I'll say, she said that when Hollywood Mugler was filming, he would focus more like on Shannon, like area. And men area and butt. I mean, man, like, if anything, if Shannon done it, we're gonna find out eventually. We're gonna find out. Same thing with Diddy. We waited for like years. For years now, we know the brother is about a power bottom. I mean, some people already knew about it, but most people now know. Let me continue.
Was exposed for exposing another NFL player for being down low. And so Shannon got this stylist everywhere that he goes, flying private to every party. The stylist hit me. He was like, Tasha, how did I get in the group chat? You know how you got in the group chat, the Hollywood Mugler? You doing more than styling. You styling your man. That's what it looks like. We ended up putting that out, and Shannon Sharpe blocked me. Ooh. I said, but Shannon, what man do you see going dressed down with a stylist to the point where your stylist has on jewelry that he can't afford on a stylist salary? Like, this is jewelry that like Floyd Mayweather would give like his hoes. So it's like, where is he getting this jewelry? Where is he getting these expensive clothes? You see what I'm saying?
Did someone I said that?
Yo, let me say this, man. Yo, you cannot hate Tasha K, bro. This girl, she's very entertaining, man. No matter what you can say about her, but one thing about Tasha K, she's very, very entertaining. She knows her shit, right? That's one thing, man. I'll give it to her, man. Sometimes she be talking some crazy shit, but she's good at what she does, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Related though?
They're not related.
Okay.
Everybody calls Shannon Sharpe Unc. So he's like, that's my nephew. But when I put out that story and he gets on like, I can't stand that's your cake with that heavy ass tongue. Tongue so heavy he can't eat no if he tried.
Oh.
When he said that, he ended up firing the stylist all of a sudden. Because it's obvious that you're using this as a cover up. And
That's what I said. There was no like valid reason why the stylist was fired, though. I mean, if y'all know, leave in a comment. Let me know because I didn't see it. I've been following this story for years. I mean, a year, I'll say. Yeah, there was no valid reason. Even Shannon, when he spoke about a nightcap, he didn't give us any valid reason. I mean, I wanted to be loyal to... Nah, man. I think what Tasha K say, it makes sense. It makes sense a little bit, but I'm not saying that it's the truth, though. But it makes sense to me, though.
And why do you get so irritated when people call you gay?
Right.
People call me a lesbian all the time. Do I care?
Right.
I don't give a...
Right.
I suck every night and every morning, and that's nobody's business what I'm doing.
That's facts, man. Listen, man. If you call me gay, I know I'm not gay. That shit won't bother me at all. At all. The only time, like, if you call me broke, I'm broke right now, right? I'm broke, right? You call me broke, I'll be bothered a little bit. I'll be like, damn, man, I'm really broke, man. Shit, man, I gotta get my money up. I gotta get my shit together. But if you call me gay, I know I'm slanging my dick and stuff, some bitches. Bro, I'll be laughing and I know I never done anything with a man. Do you think that shit gonna bother me, though? Really? No. If you get bothered a lot because people calling you gay, unless like that affecting your money or maybe your reputation, but people will know. People just don't say things out of nowhere. If people start calling you gay repeatedly, maybe they're suspecting something or they notice or they smell something. But let me continue, though.
But it doesn't bother me just because people want to label me a certain way.
Right.
Because I am, even though I'm not of the industry, I'm associated with the industry. Right. So, of course, that comes with the stigma.
With the territory.
Right. That, we just free with our sexuality. But I'm a very conservative woman, but I notice he gets bothered to the core. Bothered, just like Meek Mill out here screaming, I'm not gay no more. He blocked me because I put that out. I was like, Shannon, okay, let's say this is your personal stylist, which he is styling you. Right. Why all the perks? Why does he get... backdoor access to games, front row seats next to you? Right. He's sitting up next to you. You got a bag. Like, he is your woman. Jury down.
What if he just treats his team good? Like his team.
Why the other team ain't sitting courtside with him? Why they ain't sitting next to him at parties and in clubs? Why he got phones on Shannon's ass? Now, I don't think Shannon taking up the ass, but I think he giving. I do. That's just my personal opinion. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And let's cut this. That nigga messy. Okay. He's a bit. Listen, he calling me messy. I own my messiness. Now you don't enter a very messy arena. Now you're being labeled as gay because normally LGBTQ play with these conversations like this. And now you're in these conversations and you're messy. You're arguing with other men. You're defending your gayness. All this, like, come on. Heterosexual men, they talk about heterosexual things.
Right. Well, what's interesting, the reason why, just to kind of chime in on, I hope I'm not trying to make Shannon look a certain way, but the reason why I chime in on it... You don't have to.
The Hollywood Mugler made him look a certain way. That was his personal stylist. He up here flashing money. I made more money than you ever made off my Cat Williams interview. All this... Gay niggas talk like that.
Oh, shoot.
He's 55 years old.
55, and you still ain't comfortable with who you are. You shouldn't worry about what nobody say about you, but he get tired.
But I mean, in reality, because the last time we talked...
Yeah.
Another thing, too, that in that lawsuit, the girl Gabriela Zuniga said that, the reason that he's getting sued because he put it, in her butt, and she didn't want it, and he did it without a condom. So I would say this, man. If you have a man, if you're a woman watching, you have a man who always want to smash you in the butthole, bro, that's a red flag. Why am I going inside the butthole when I have the punani right there? The punani has like all the sensation, the best feeling is there. The butthole is a mind thing, though. Yeah, maybe if you tried it one time, you just wanted to see what, how does it feel? You're a little curious about it. That makes sense. But if it's like an everyday thing and you want to do all the time, even like let's say you smash 3 times a week and you try it once every week, bro, you gay. You have some gay tendency, bro. Ain't no way a man is gonna focus on some bitches like Baho. Why? The punani is right there. It's way better. Yeah, just wanna do too much extra things when you guys having sex that are not necessary. You don't need a woman butt. You don't need a Baho. You need a vagina. That's all you need. But let me continue though.
Yes.
We talked about therapy.
Right.
So I'm looking at Shannon, you know, I've seen him flex his muscles on camera. I'm wondering if there's like those things, some baggage that we're dealing with that he may not have been able to explore yet.
What you mean? Like
therapy, like maybe was picked on. It may not have to be a gay thing. Maybe just like insecurities.
I mean, everybody got insecurities.
Facts.
We all do. But when you at this level in the game, insecurities go out the door. You ain't listening. You gotta fix that
really.
goal.
My question is, since you are blocked by Shannon for right now, what would you tell him in case he's like a watcher of comedy hype?
Not a goddamn thing. Keep up the great work. Be you. Go nigga go.
Tasha K's so good. Very entertaining woman, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. But yeah, that's about it, man. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace and family. I'm out.